Comrade, now that the new labor codes are going to get implemented in the country. So, what do you think? Because our comrades, the banking sector, so many are still asking that whether this labor codes, how that will affect banking industry. So they are confused actually, I think. So what do you think? How that will get affected in the banking industry?
No, it's very important that when we are going for a strike, of course, we observed one strike during the month of July. Again, we are going for a strike on 12th February. It is important for the bank employees to realize exactly where these labor codes will be affecting our trade union jobs and our livelihoods also. So there are many points. I will just concentrate on two, three points. That is, number one, this collective bargaining. We all know that for the last 6 decades, there has been a codified collective bargaining in the banking industry, and in different banks also some discussions are taking place, and at industry level we are signing bipartite settlements. 12 bipartite settlements we have signed. So we understand that this collective bargaining may be disturbed in the coming days. Number two is that there are conciliatory machineries, of course. You know that we are having this labor commissioners' offices, labor codes, tribunals. Despite some shortcomings in this system, but these particular quasi-judicial and judicial systems has supported us and given some dividends in some landmark judgments and landmark decisions. So these are will be changing in the coming days. Number three is that right to organize. That is also a very important thing. That this very registration system is going to be changed. 10% of the employees or 100, whichever is less, will be required for registration. And not only this, after registration, throughout the period, we have to continue this. Once it comes down than 10% or 100%, whichever is less, the unions will be deregistered. This is a new clause that has been included. So these are the most important things, and what we understand that when this industry is fighting for permanent employment in casualized system, casualization will be definitely encouraged by these labor codes, as because hire and fire policies and exploitation will be encouraged, and all these government and particularly these private entrepreneurs will be interested, because there are private banks also, not only public sector banks. So the owners of the private banks also will be encouraged to implement these labor codes to increase exploitation and facilitate profit maximization. So these are the threats, immediate threats that we understand the labor codes will inflict upon us.
Yes. And that now a new term, that is fixed term employment, has also going to get effective with this implementation of these labor codes. So what do you think about that? How this fixed term employment is going to affect our industry?
Yes, correctly. As I was telling, that casualization is taking place, and so far banking industry is concerned, nowadays temporary employees are more than permanent employees. And in many places, particularly the peon post and this sweeper post, either these had contractualized or some daily workers are being engaged into this. And we also are observing that whatever payments are being made by the banks, it is being made unofficially. Nobody's name is there, no purpose is there, just some payment is being made. As because this casualization is not legalized in the industry. And most of the bank managements are also discouraging this casual engagement so far as their banking outlets are concerned, but branch managements are forced to utilize them unofficially. Now, once this fixed term employment will be legalized, so banks will be free, if it is implemented, to engage these particular people legally. Say for example, fixed term employment guarantees equal pay for the permanent employees as permanent employees. So once these come into effect, then these particular temporary people will be coming legal into the banking system. Actually, in this system of in this era of unemployment, huge unemployment, we understand that even educated people are going for any job, however precarious these jobs are. So they also will be encouraged and they will feel that it is better than nothing. So all this banking industry will be full of with this fixed term employment, and they will be facilitating there. Also, this government is spending huge amount of money to campaign for this labor course. That is also a very big danger. So fixed term employment will also facilitate these people into coming into bank, and permanent employment will continue to be reduced in the system. And so far as bank is concerned, whenever we are dealing with money and sensitive documents and informations, this type of increase in outsiders also will compromise the security of the banking system. So this is a very big danger for the banks and its employees, and of course for the country's economy.
Yes, comrade. And also we have gone for a series of struggles before also with these demands, unified with other trade unions, farmers and all. So what do you think? What will be the effect of these strikes, and will we achieve our demands? What do you think?
So definitely, look, what Karl Marx has told, that the history of mankind is a history of class struggle.
Yes.
So whatever rights, whatever privileges, whatever advantages now we are enjoying, these are outcome of struggles only. And it is quite simple that we have to maintain these rights. This can be done by the struggles alone. So there are so many laws, so many rules that government has enforced. But it is also a fact that all the laws has not been implemented. It is the struggles only which has stopped many things. So it is not so that once this labor code has been passed 5 years ago forcibly, and it is notified on 21st November, that does not mean that immediately it all will be implemented. No such precedence is there that once the rule is made and it is implemented. There is a glaring example of the farm laws. The government also implemented those, but ultimately through struggles the farmers compelled the government to repeal the farm laws. So we are also fighting this with an aim of stopping and repealing these labor codes. And definitely this is a struggle that we all realize we cannot afford to lose. So this is the thing in front of the working class of the country. They have also made these laws through struggles only, through sacrifices only. And today's working class, with every passing strike, it is intensified, and more people, more and more working class is joining this strike. In 9 July also more than 25 crore workers. Many workers were not associated with any trade unions. They also came onto streets to fight against these labor codes. And to foil the attempts of the desperate government, there will be more struggles. 12th February strike is not the end of the road. And we are sure that by struggles only we can contain this government to bulldoze their laws and their acts. And definitely we will foil their attempt to make the working class a slave of the corporates and the employers. So I think that we will successfully can foil the attempt of the government, and 12th February is going to be another big milestone in our struggle.
Okay, comrade. Thank you so much.